Everyone, my name is Jan and welcome to a new video. So I'm using Yugioh as my avatar for the time being till I get myself an avatar designed. And the reason I chose Yugioh from Arc 5 is because I like him and I like the strategy he does. So not talking about this is going to be something I'm going to do while I'm waiting for new cards for Konami to release. And this is basically me going over some characters, what I think about them. And the first character I decided to do today was, well, Joey Wheeler. Now, I know Joey Wheeler is seen as a meme around the world, but to be honest, I think he's a good character. And I do like how he does his stuff. So let's get right into it. But before I do, please make sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe. And turn the bells for notifications if you want to see more of these videos. And do leave a comment if you want me to do any other character, because comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Anyway, let's begin. So the start of Joey's journey was in Battle City. Not Battle City, Duel's Kingdom, sorry. So in Duel's Kingdom, there was complications with it. Especially for fans, especially because you're just thrown straight into the deep end. Because Duel's Kingdom had a lot of different rules. An example of these rules are on the card that is on the screen at the moment. For example, neither player can attack directly, which was kind of weird. Another example is you can also summon any monster without a tribute, so that meant you can get something like Blue Eyes White Dragon out on the first turn. Another example of this is, well, specific field zones affect different monsters, and their attack points will gain like a 25% boost or a 15% boost, which is kind of complicated for the math. As well, somehow machine monsters were OP back then. But unfortunately, this is where Joey started off with, so I have to lie, though. I'm not gonna lie though, this is his deck. This is shit. And pardon my language. But this deck isn't good. It has no strategy. Polarization is just thrown in there. I won't lie. Plus, if you do put his Leo gun back into his deck, he has 33 monsters. 33 monsters. 4 spell trap cards, 4 trap cards. And the summons and the Black Skull Dragon's there because he got Yugi's, well, let's just say he got Yugi's, what's it? His Yugi Summon Skull in the finals of the Battle City tournament, on the finals of the Duel's Kingdom tournament. But yeah, his only reliable strategy was Time Wizard and Baby Dragon to then make Father Dragon. And because of Time Wizard's effect in Duel's Kingdom, monsters got old and then withered away. Which is surprisingly how he won his Red Eyes Black Dragon. And even then, Red Eyes Black Dragon is something he got from, Rex Raptor. But Joey didn't stop doing there. He continued on into Battle City. This is possibly one of Joey's most rememberable times. Sorry, I'm stuttering on my own words. So, due to the loss of his Red Eyes Black Dragon in his first Battle City duel, which then Yugi won, but Joey refused to take it back, Joey was then without Red Eyes for a long time, throughout the entire Battle City arc. However, because of this, he learned how to use some other monsters. He still kept other monsters like Thousand Dragon, Time Wizard, Guildford of the Dragon Knight, and Flame Swordsman, which was somehow still classed as normal monsters, even though they had fusion artworks in previous scenes of the Yu-Gi-Oh anime. But I'll let that slide. However, Joey did use other cards he won and had on his own. For example, Insect Queen, which he won from Weevil Underwood. Jinzo from Espero after his first duel in Battle City properly. As well as the Legendary Fisherman from Moko Tsunami. Guildford the Lightning was one of Joey's original cards which he had, though however which he used to the very end of Battle City, against his duel with Marek, and his trusty Gearfried the Iron Knight. But Joey didn't just come up with new monsters to use. He also used other new spells and traps, for example Roulette Spider in his duel. with Espero. Ooh, sorry about that again. Scapegoats for his Panther Warrior, or to defend his life points for a little bit longer. Monster Reborn, which was then pretty much used for every other anime character, and it's also the uncensored artwork from Japan. Bite me. But he also used some trap cards like Magical Arm Shield, which actually helped to protect his life points, and as well as Nutrient Z, which helped him to gain 4,000 if he was taking 2,000 or more damage. So that came to handy. However, this is the duel where it all went down for Joey in the Battle City. His duel with Marek. So within his duel with Marek, he was dueling to save Maya's life. Since during the last 8 duels of to get to the finals, to the semi-finals, Maya lost her shadow game with Marek. So Joey was fighting for Mai. During the duel, Marek was starting to beat Joey by inflicting damage to him without even attacking, which kind of hurt Joey. However, he was able to tribute some monsters to bring out his Guild for the Lightning, which then destroyed all of Marek's monsters. This gave Joey the advantage to hope he could win. However, because the Winged Dragon of Ra was already in Marek's graveyard, he used Monster Reborn to then bring it back. However, as an Immortal Phoenix mode. Due to this, Marek paid 1,000 life points to make him at 900, and to destroy Guild for the Lightning. And because this was a shadow game, Joey was taking real damage into his soul, as the Winged Dragon of Ra was burning literally burning his insides alive, while his soul alive, as Marek was laughing throughout the whole process. However, after the smoke cleared, Joey was still standing. When he said "my turn," Marek couldn't believe that Joey had survived Ra. Because no, we're not gonna lie, if you took real damage from the Winged Dragon of Ra by its effect, I don't think you would be standing, would you? As he drew his final card, he saw it was his trusted Gabriel the Iron Knight. As he summoned it to the field, he was about to declare an attack before he fainted. This hurt a lot of people when they watched this episode, because Joey had fought so hard to get this far into the Battle City semi-final, then just to not finish the duel off, since the Winged Dragon of Ra was sent to the graveyard at the end of Marek's turn. This hurt a lot of people, even myself, but I saw it was as a growth for Joey, because it showed him that he didn't need always rely on the Red Eyes or his Baby Dragon 1000 Dragons upgrade. Because it showed that, well, Joey had strategy. He could think about a duel. However, this is not where he stopped either. Because the Walk in the Dragons arc was when Joey got better again. Got even better. Because after the Battle City, he got Red Eyes Black Dragon back. Which and also throughout the rest of the Walk in the Dragons arc, Joey started supporting more of his monsters, like the Blue Flame Swordsman for his Flame Swordsman, to bring it from the deck. He also had the Knights of the Dark Dragon to bring out Red Eyes quicker, and his Lord of Red. So he could power up even more. But this is not also where he stopped. He also had Gaifrid the Swordmaster as well, an evolution of Gaifrid the Iron Knight, one of his few better cards. However, because of Joey, he also wielded the Claw of Hermos, and from this, he evolved by using the Time Wizard to create the Time Magic Hammer of Hermos, Rocket Warrior to make Rocket Hermos Cannon, and the Red Eyes Black Dragon to make the Red Eyes Black Dragon Sword. 3 very good cards, but they are meant to be classed as equip spells in the anime. I think not to me. They are classed as fusions. However, this is not also where he's just stopped. He also had new support like Double Magic Arm Bind, an evolution of his magical arm shield, which he still ran in his deck. also vow tribute, so two monsters of the same name could not attack each other. And also release armor, release restraints was for the sword, was for Gear 3 the Master Sword, the Swordmaster. And another card which is Roll of Fate, which basically you roll a dice, you draw how many cards you get to your hand, but you must send the top cards of the number you draw to the grave. But there was also one more arc, but I'm not going to mention it because that's where Joey got crap. It also just milked off some cards as well. But I do thank you guys for making it to the end of this video, and I hope you enjoy your day. Goodbye for now.